Why do 17 elderly women fall victim to a mysterious killer in Mexico City? The story of Juana Barraza will leave you stunned. In 1998, Mexico City was gripped by fear. Elderly women, the most vulnerable members of society, were being strangled by an unknown assailant. Dubbed the Old Lady Killer, this shadowy figure was the stuff of nightmares. But in 2006, a twist no one saw coming. The killer wasn't a man, but Juana Barraza, a 48-year-old single mother and wrestling fanatic known as La Dama de Silencio, the Lady of Silence. Barraza's arrest was the result of a fateful encounter. Witness Joel Lopez saw her leaving his neighbor Ana Maria de los Reyes' apartment. Inside, Reyes lay dead, a stethoscope around her neck. Caught with wrestling memorabilia and a fake social worker ID, Barraza's double life unraveled. Convicted of 17 murders, she was sentenced to 759 years in prison, though she insists she killed just one woman. Today, Barraza is a bizarre icon, respected by fellow inmates and immortalized in pop culture. Songs, t-shirts, and true crime books celebrate her infamy. So what drove Juana Barraza? When asked, she simply replied, "I got angry." And with that chilling admission, the mystery of La Dama de Silencio continues to haunt. But let's delve deeper into the life of Juana Barraza. Born in 1957, Barraza had a troubled childhood. Her mother was an alcoholic who reportedly sold her to a man for 3 beers when she was just 12 years old. This man abused her for years, and she bore him 4 children. Such a traumatic upbringing undoubtedly left deep scars on Barraza's psyche. As she grew older, Barraza found solace in the world of lucha libre, Mexican professional wrestling. She adopted the persona of La Dama de Silencio, a character who was both feared and revered in the ring. Wrestling gave her a sense of power and control that she had never experienced in her personal life. However, outside the ring, Barraza's life was far from glamorous. She struggled to make ends meet and took on various jobs, including selling popcorn and working as a cleaner. Despite her efforts, she remained in poverty, and her resentment towards society grew. The turning point came when Barraza's mother died. She felt a mix of relief and anger, emotions that she had suppressed for years. It was around this time that the murders began. Barraza targeted elderly women, perhaps seeing them as representations of her own mother whom she blamed for her miserable life. Her modus operandi was chillingly methodical. She would gain the trust of her victims by posing as a social worker, offering them assistance. Once inside their homes, she would strangle them with objects like telephone cords or stethoscopes. The brutality of her actions shocked the nation. The police were initially baffled. The idea of a female serial killer was almost unthinkable, and this allowed Barraza to continue her spree for years. It wasn't until a dedicated task force was formed that the pieces of the puzzle began to